Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Buzzer Beater from yours truly, Jackson Johnson, and my partner in crime, Will and D, as we go over a preview of the Final Four for 2025, where it's the second time in March Madness history where we see all 4 seeds in the Final Four. Let me tell you something, folks. It's going to be a wild ride. How you doing tonight, good buddy?
I'm doing better than Rico Bosco, he lost a bet, so he's in the middle of a bus ride from New York City to San Antonio, so doing better than him for sure.
Oh, yikes. Oh, man. I gotta say, though, it's pretty unique. You would think it isn't, but all 4 seeds in the Final Four.
Hmm.
And this is only the second time.
It's crazy. It's only the second time.
I know, right? It's like the first time was in '08, where we had Memphis and Kansas playing one another for the Natty.
That
I
was
mean,
a typical Cal choke in the big game.
oh, yeah.
Had a 9-point lead. What was it? 3 minutes to go.
Yep.
Blew it.
And they say like March Madness sucks when it's only the 1 seeds.
Yeah.
But
Well, we had Steph Curry Cinderella run that year.
oh yeah. Like that was huge. Watching Steph Curry making sure that Davidson was making those Cinderella runs.
Hmm.
Oh man, Jared Thomas in the chat saying that Duke wins the men's tournament. Cooper Flag is just too good. UConn wins the women's side. Paige Buchers will end her career with that elusive title she has so desperately wanted.
Could happen.
We'll definitely wait and see. That's for sure.
Hmm.
But would not surprise me if UConn women's basketball gets another. I mean, hell,
Hmm.
they've been winning natties in women's basketball since we were in diapers. Like,
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. Paige Becker is it's her 5th year and they haven't won. It's crazy that UConn's gone this long without winning.
that's
So
so weird.
yeah.
Like, yeah, the men's basketball going with that kind of drought, that's normal. But
Mhm.
women's basketball, that's nuts.
Yeah.
All righty. We've got the Final Four. We've got Florida and Auburn playing for a spot in the Alamo Dome, where the Final Four will be held, as it will be the first matchup of the 2025 Final Four on CBS.
Mhm. So Florida won this game in the swamp, right? Do you have the score up?
Yeah, well, I really hope Auburn can win this one over Florida because I'm just like, anybody but Florida, Duke, please.
Mhm.
But Florida has just been tenacious. I mean, Alabama has seen that.
Yeah.
How you feeling about this one, Will?
Well, I had all Florida beating Michigan State in my bracket,
Ooh,
but I didn't think Auburn. I thought Auburn, I didn't think they'd get back to playing as well as they played in the regular season. But they're starting to get back to that form.
yeah.
So it's going to be a great game. Definitely going to see interesting to see if Janai Broom is going to be at his best or that injury is still going to bother him.
I'm really going to hate saying this, but Florida's going to win this one.
Mm.
It's going to be 76-69.
I'm going 86-84 Florida. I think it'll be a high scoring one.
Yeah. Yeah, our buddy Jared Thomas says Florida's going to win 73-67.
Mm-hmm.
We will definitely hold him to that. But our next game will be the Houston Cougars going up against the Duke Blue Devils. How you feeling about this one, good buddy?
Now I have Houston beating Duke in my bracket, so I'm going to stick with that one. I think that their defense and shot making will have them beat Duke. But I would not be surprised if Duke won. There's a reason Duke's the favorite, but I'm gonna go with my bracket.
You go for it, good buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 78-76 Houston victory.
Well, let's see.
That might be too high scoring, but I'll still keep
yeah.
it.
Well, reluctantly, I feel like Duke's gonna win this one. I hate it, but that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna win this matchup against Houston, 80-68.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Thomas is going higher, 79-61.
Mm-hmm.
But the Duke Blue Devils, I mean, they got Cooper Flag, and who else do we need to look out for on that roster?
Con Knipple.
Yeah,
Con's played well.
yeah, he's good.
Mm-hmm. And then who's that other? I'm blanking. What's his name? Sion James as well. Yeah, he's been fantastic.
Yup.
Mm. Those are really those are the big three, I would say. But Tyrese Proctor, of course, that veteran, has played well as well.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I'm wondering who's the most
And
overrated.
Haman, of course, their last starter, Haman Malouk, is the South Sudan guy, big man.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's someone keep an eye on.
Yeah, for sure.
But
It's just
who's
crazy that Kansas beat Duke earlier in the season.
I know, right? Like you lose to Arkansas in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's just so nuts. Like I really hope Kansas isn't considering running Bill Self out on a rail because of one bad year.
They just can't do that, can they?
Well, we've seen stranger things happen in this world.
Mm-hmm. I just don't see that happening.
But yeah, like who would you say is the most overrated player going into the Final Four?
Most overrated player?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough question. I'm gonna go. Let me just give me a second here. I'm looking through the rosters, but
All right.
I'm
Well,
gonna say.
well, while we
I think
wait,
Condon from Florida is a little overrated, just because they
yeah,
have so many other bigs. Like it's not just him. I'll say that.
yeah. I wonder what's gonna happen in that Florida Auburn matchup. And I'm looking up to see if there was any SEC versus SEC games in the Final Four in the history of its, you know, archives, but I don't see it so far. I mean, we've seen Big Eight teams play each
Yeah.
other for a natty.
I'm gonna do a little. I want to do a little search.
All right, go for it. And we know that. Yeah, Arkansas won it all in '94. Okay. Am I detecting?
Well, do you remember?
Okay, Arkansas.
Well, they said like yeah, like Kentucky. They said like in 2014, Florida and Kentucky were in the Final Four, but they didn't play each other.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, because like Kentucky, yeah, Florida was playing UConn, lost. Kentucky, no, they went against Massachusetts in '96.
But it says it hasn't. I don't know.
Oh man. Okay, I'm thinking Kansas played. Oh yeah, UConn played Duke in the Final Four in 04, then beat Georgia Tech in the Natty. Duke played Marquette. No, not Duke. Kansas. The heck was I thinking? Yeah, I don't think there's not a single SEC. There's not a SEC Final Four match prior to this year in men's college basketball. Oh, unbelievable.
Have not faced each other in the Final Four up until this season. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh man. Small Time Republic says with all 4 teams in the Final Four this year being top 10 all time in the KenPom rankings, this should be a great finish to the season.
So this year's Duke is number 2 all time in KenPom. Do you know what the number 1 team was all time in KenPom?
Somebody who got eliminated in the round of 64.
It was the 1998-99 Duke team, which lost to UConn in the national championship game. That's the number 1 team all time in KenPom, but they lost.
Yeah, that's when Calhoun got UConn their first natty.
Yeah, that Duke team they beat was the number 1 all time in KenPom. Mm-hmm.
That's so insane. Holy crap. Oh, man. And Jared has a topic for us, off topic. What's with the irrational arguments against Brock?
Well, it's because they think that he wouldn't be able to do as well with other teams that don't have the 49ers caliber of skill players. It's the same arguments that are used against Jalen Hurts.
No.
Whining about Jalen for him.
Oh yeah. So I think people that are whining about Jalen, well, they've forgotten all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they haven't, well, they should. Oh well for them. But yeah, it's insane. But for those that are tuning into the Final Four this year, who's the most underrated player that no one's really looking out for but should be?
Not looking out for it, but should be.
Yeah.
I would say what's his name on? I'm gonna say Tahad Pettiford on Auburn.
That's a good one right there. Yeah, we hadn't heard a lot about Pettiford. So, 2 point leads the team in assist. That's huge in of itself. I mean, where's his Paul Feinbaum appearance?
Yeah.
Oh man, somebody should call that show up. Just be like, "Come on, Paul, you're real, Paul. You need to go get him. Go get him. Get him. Get him on the show. They did my job." But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with everybody in the 2025 edition. I hope to see Auburn win it for the sake of the state of Alabama. As a Bama fan, I'd hate it, but as somebody who lives in the state of Alabama, it would be great. Because it would show Alabama and Auburn fans that, hey, we got something that nobody's ever accomplished. We're really good at something more than football. We're more than football schools. We're showing everybody we're basketball schools too. And I think it's getting some people excited about basketball in the state of Alabama. But as for you, Will, who's the team you want to see win it all this year? And chat, who do you want to see win it all? Like, not who you think will win, but who do you want to see win it all?
I want to see Houston because they've gotten close but never won it.
Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't quite get it done in the Phi Slamma Jamma era. They couldn't quite get it done there, and it's like they've been close, but no cigars so far under Kelvin Sampson. But he's had them better than where they've been prior before.
Mm-hmm.
But one question: would you like to see some Crown games? The Crown. Here we go. Oh my God, Butler winning by a bucket over Utah.
Mm-hmm. Good one.
Did you see that one?
Maybe if Utah didn't fire their coach, they would have won.
Oh, agreed. Or they wouldn't be in the Crown in the first place. Agreed. Take your power, take your gun, report to General Washington as they report to Boise State as their new master.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Boise State's probably they're my pick to win the Crown.
Oh, that would be cool right there.
Mm-hmm.
That could like set up some momentum for 2025, 2026. It's like, oh, we got left out March. No problem. We'll win the Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hurley's really getting canned now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. It's like, why can't you be more like your brother? It's like, Fred Hoiberg, I don't think he's ever going to get Nebraska to March Madness ever or get him that win.
I mean, yeah. We'll see. We'll see if they get their win.
I hope so. But if he does, I would just get him to March Madness and then get out. Get out of there while I can.
Jared, I was pretty young, but I vaguely remember those days.
Oh, man, Joakim Noah.
Yeah. The fact they all came back was nuts.
I know, right? No team from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, or Tennessee has won the championship. It's a big yikes in college basketball. Maybe that changes this year. Georgetown. Okay. Showing us some momentum, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling about that one?
Yeah. Oh, who had the big game for them? I saw it. I can't remember.
I forgot that they're not in the Pac-12 for this year in Nets. They're in the West Coast Conference.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pretty soon it's gonna be St. Mary's to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, get out, DePaul. Get out. That's just wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You allow 50 points in the second half. Oh, Central Florida won by.
Well, I mean, Jared, like everyone knows, like Caitlin though. Like more people will know who Caitlin is, but I mean, you can say Paige had the better career, but like Caitlin's just more well known.
Oh yeah, because it's like I know a little bit about Paige Buchers, but if you asked me who is on the Alabama women's basketball team besides Barker, I couldn't possibly tell you. It's like
Parker's on Tennessee. Parker played for Tennessee.
I said Barker.
Okay, Barker.
Yeah. She's the lady that was shooting up free throws against Maryland.
Mm.
It's like that was like my only exposure to Alabama women's basketball this season. Which, note to self, I need to just call up Alabama Rich and be like, hey, what's going on with the women's basketball program? Are we good? Are we like Iowa with Caitlin Clark or no? Because I know nothing. But I am going to have a South Carolina beat writer teach me a little bit about South Carolina women's basketball. But Villanova smacking Colorado, like that's something that nobody's doing. Come on. See, get out with the Neptune era already. Like they're like, what the hell?
Could Paige get another year, Jared?
Well, let's see. 2024, 2025 is their 5th year, right?
Yeah, but could she get a redshirt 6th year?
2023, 2024. Well, I mean, if she's going to, this is the best time to do it, because after this year, you can't do it anymore. Because like, if you went to school in 2020, then yeah, you get an automatic red shirt. But we'll wait and see. What's up, Todd Gwynn? You're gonna love what you see in the next few days. Let's put it that way. You're gonna be loving it, because I know how much you love South Carolina. I'm gonna have somebody talking with me about South Carolina women's basketball and South Carolina football just for you, man.
Yeah, South Carolina, they're taking on Texas on Friday night in women's basketball. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah,
2 1 seeds going at it.
There we go.
Yeah,
Dawn Staley's doing terrific over there. USC gets revenge against Tulane. Like, really? I really hope the crown isn't like a annual thing for USC for their sake. Because, I mean, that's not what they hired Musselman for.
No, it's not.
Well, go ahead.
I said no, it's not what they hired him for.
Oh, yeah. Well, then we got Wednesday night tonight. Starting in 20 minutes, we got Butler and Boise State. Who wins that one?
Boise State.
Boise. Cue the Smurf music. We got Nebraska and Georgetown on Bot Sports 1.
Nebraska will win. Because Georgetown's best player declared for the draft, Thomas Sorber.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Jared, I just said more people know Caitlin than Paige, though. That's why, in terms of legacy, Paige may be the better player than Caitlin, but, Caitlin has the bigger legacy. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to your point about what you said about Georgetown, this makes me go with Nebraska as well.
Yeah.
70-59, Nebraska. What's the second round looking like? The rest of it? Well,
Cincinnati and UCF. That's a Big 12 battle.
Oh, man.
In the crown.
God. That's terrible. Oh, man. Who wins that one?
I want to look at their previous encounters.
Oh, it feels like a snooze fest.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God. Like, Cincinnati not being what they used to be.
No, they need Mick back. They need to pay Mick whatever he wants.
Oh, yeah. They better get him.
They lost in Cincinnati in Orlando 93-83.
Oh, Lord. But to be honest, I think I'm going to go with Cincy 69-64. Bad beats are on the way. Well, no, my mistake. 70-64. Cincinnati's weird about 9. Up, Central Florida gets the 3-pointer.
Jared, yeah, I mean, usually legacy, I think of legacy as like what people will remember. That's why I think of legacy as. But I mean, in terms of like what she's done, like Paige is better. But like for legacy, I just like even though I'm trying to think of something. Like even though like for UFC wise, like like John Jones was like the best ever. I feel like more people will remember Ronda Rousey just because I feel like she was more burst on the scene more.
Oh yeah. But that last game, wait, did you pick a winner in Cincy, Central Florida?
I guess I'll go Central. I guess I'll go Cincy.
Did they
And then
beat?
Villanova USC is kind of more of a fun game.
Oh man, Villanova's gonna get up for it. They're gonna be like Robert De Niro spanking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I mean that one could go either way.
Oh yeah, Villanova is gonna go with a 66-60 victory. Bad beat for those who picked USC to beat the spread by 5.5.
Bad beat.
Oh, you get bored too if you had to see Cincinnati, Central Florida.
I'll pick. I don't know, I'll pick SC, I guess.
There you go. There you go. What did we miss from the NIT? What were we seeing from there? Some semifinals last night. All right. UC Irvine wins it by a bucket. And then we see Chattanooga defeating Sister Jean because Sister Jean does not have the love of Loyola Chicago on Tuesday night. Oh my word.
Chris Paul, that's interesting.
There you go.
Chris Paul. What's so when's the championship? Is it Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday, makes sense.
UC Irvine and Chattanooga on Thursday night.
I watched that Chattanooga's first round game because I was bored, and it was an insane. Like, was it double or triple overtime?
Oh, let's take a look.
Tickets are $4 to watch the NIT championship.
Lucky. Oh, there it is. Middle Tennessee, Chattanooga. You're right. 3 overtimes.
Yeah.
109 to 103. So that will be, for me, a UC Irving victory. 69 to 65. What's your final score prediction, Will?
Yeah, I'll go 74 to 72 UCI.
There we go.
I think Paige is a better playoff performer than Chris Paul, though.
Oh, yeah. Agreed.
And I would say Caitlin Clark's like a Ray Allen. I'll give her Ray Allen.
So while we go over some storylines, there's one story about Chris Beard. He was getting looked at as the next Texas A&M coach, which, I mean, why did that not surprise me?
I don't think that's going to happen.
No. Like, because you remember Texas snatching A&M's baseball coach last season, right? It was like, maybe A&M would do the whole two can play that game moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, oh, we're going to get Chris Beard to get back at Texas. Ooh, that's a good question. No,
I mean, I don't think they're gonna say that.
no. Yeah, because like we'll wait and see what happens there. We hope he gets film bear. Ooh, Caitlin Clark is more like Damian Lillard. Wow. Paul and Paige Buchers are both elite defenders, elite passers, pass first players who can score if asked to.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I like that comparison for Page, but I just think Page in big games. I mean, Chris Paul in like some NBA games. Like, remember that Suns Mavericks game 6 a few years back? I think it was 2021.
Yep.
Chris Paul had 1 point through 3 quarters. Like, I don't know. I think Page is more clutch than that.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so Chris Beard is going to get a raise from what we're hearing. He's going to have more resources for staff and a stronger NIL package. And you see the AD taking a selfie with Mr. Beard on Wednesday afternoon. It's like, see, we're BFFs. We love one another.
We love our wives. Oh wait, yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna get.
Who's gonna get that A&M job? You think?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't even know, honestly. Maybe Jeff Borzello can figure it out. Yeah, Chris, but yeah, no, he's not going. He thinks it's gonna be Grant McCasland.
I mean, I feel like Texas Tech got just as much NIL as A&M.
Oh yeah. Don't let Sonny Verma hear this, but Brad Underwood. It's like, oh man, it's like bro is gonna straight up, summon the Illini fan base.
Haley Van Lith, James Harden, I like that.
Yeah. There you go.
Bro, Sedona did not show up for that Texas game, man. Like Haley just didn't have the help in that Elite Eight game. The Sedona 7th-year player, I'm like, come on.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so Borzello
Did not show up against your old school. Just disappointed.
Chris Jans or Steve Force? I think I want to go Chris Jans.
Yeah, definitely Chris Jans. Like, I mean, Steve Forbes. I mean, you see what happened to Wake Forest this year, man. Like, no.
They choke against teams like Stanford or Miami.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have that with Chris Jans.
Porter Moser. I mean, Porter seems like he wants to get the heck out of Norman, but
I think Porter Moser wants to go to a basketball-friendly school.
yeah.
He's not leaving Oklahoma for Texas A&M. That's a lateral move.
Bucky McMillan or Alan Hush will be interesting.
Ooh.
I kind of wanted Bucky to go to VCU.
Ooh. Kellen Sampson.
Nah, I don't think he's leaving his dad.
Well, maybe they could get Bill Murray's son from UConn. Nah, I'm just kidding about that. I don't think I'm ever going to quit throwing his name out there, aren't I, Will?
Nah.
Well, what can I say? I love seeing Bill Murray at a sporting event.
The Murraynator.
Huh?
The Murraynator.
Oh, yeah. It's like Groundhog Day all over again. And who's going to be taking that Maryland job? No, wait a minute. That's right. It was...
yeah, Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz Williams to the rescue. I should have asked. Where's Buzz Williams going Nets 5-6 years from now? Probably somewhere in
Yeah,
the Big
who
East.
knows, man?
Big East school. He's like a gunfighter, just like traveling from the west to the east to everywhere. He's like he just goes wherever for a few years. What do you think about that move, Will?
I mean, he just likes to change it up, I guess.
You think he can like get him to at least like an Elite Eight or something?
Maybe an Elite Eight, but I don't think a Final Four.
Yeah. That would be cool to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like Buzz Williams at Maryland. That's gonna be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, where was it? No, we can't see the full list from the Pete Nako's list.
Mm-hmm. I wonder who the betting favorite is for the A&M job.
Ooh, that's a good question right there. I feel bad for Buzz Williams because oh man, because that whole you're that pig one. He's like, nope, I'm not. Got them all mixed up. But let's see, Austin American. Huh. Huh. Why don't we go to the Houston Chronicle from Matt Young? Here it is. Oh, dadgummit. They can't do anything, can they? I hate those little things. Maybe Austin American Statesman from Caleb Young. Like, mama named you Yum. I guess you really like yummy food, huh? Alrighty, so we got this article from Caleb Yum at the Austin American Statesman. No, that's not happening. No. No. Get out of there. He read my mind. He read my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Murray. Let's go. So chat, what do you think? Do you think Luke Murray should be coaching a power school right now? Or do you think he should wait a couple years or start out in an Atlantic 10 school? I mean, he is a good candidate. And wherever he goes, his dad comes with. His dad's going to be spending money on it. He will. He'll be like, I got to see Sonny Boy succeed, so I got to see like whatever's left of my residuals of the movies I made. And when's my next Ghostbuster sequel? There we go. Yeah. Alan Huss, that's who we talked about. Chris Jans. Boom. Bucky Bitmelt. Oh my god. This is too funny. Look at Donich. Just don't get with an idiotic owner. Don't let an idiot owner. No. Oh man. Well, any more stuff we need to cover from this week's edition for the buzzer beater?
I mean, I think we pretty much covered it all. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, of course, the Final Four, but also who gets that A&M job.
Oh yeah. And I believe we can do like a little call in for the people. Like just be like, what do you think, chat? You want to like call in after the Final Four? Want to do that?
Mm-hmm. Calling, yeah, I'll be down to call in after the championship game. After the Final Four, I might be out, but I'll let you
Right.
know.
There you go. And I'm sure with like the title game and all, which yeah, that'll be like we'll probably be going over the way too early top 25 rankings.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be really cool right there. But Will, tell the people what you got going on this week, good buddy.
What have you gone on this week?
There you go.
I mean, yeah, just following the offseason of college football. Oh, we have Tim coming in. What's up, Tim?
Oh, there we go. There we go. What is up, Tim Prangley? Check out the LFB College, the USC Call-In show, on LAFB network or on the USC LAFB channel.
Yeah, I mean, just happy that Irish got their recruiting staff going and they're starting to get commits again. So it's exciting, and they're going to be battling UM for Javion Prince. So hopefully the Irish can grab him from UM. Be a big recruiting battle.
Well, thank you, Tim. We do our best, man. We do our best to keep an eye on everything. Well, you can, and for those that want to check out Will, check him out on Will ND Irish on YouTube. Let's get him to 500 subs. Let's get him to 1,000. Then let's get Will to 1,000 followers on
Javion Osborne, that's his name.
Oswald. There you go.
Yeah, but that's what people have been talking about.
There you go. You check him out. Give him a follow. Marcus_era on /Twitter and on Instagram and Threads at Klowski414. And of course, and thanks again to all of you for helping me get to 500 subs. The next milestone is 1,000. And you can check me out on Jackson Johnson 979, where I have not only numerous collaborations with Will and D on the Buzzer Beater and with Sports Talk with Austin, but I host numerous episodes of the Jacksonian, including my next episode where I'll be having Lulu Keeson, the South Carolina football women's basketball beat writer for the Greenville News. Let me tell you something, it'll be a lot of fun, especially filming it on a Friday morning. And you can check me out on Alabama at the Voice of College Football, where I not only host a Crimson Tide live show with Coach Johnny Burks and Jeffrey Only Talk Sports, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where we go over the latest news and notes on the Crimson Tide. Coach Burks won't be there Monday night because he is on vacation to Yugoslavia. I think it's called a different country now. I'm not entirely sure. Don't go to me about the other continents in the world. I'm a moron about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jeffrey and I will be tuning in, giving you our takes, and we will be having one or two, either a substitute host for Coach Burks, or we'll be having a couple guests. And we'll be having a lot of fun. And tomorrow night, Jeffrey and I take your calls on the Alabama Call-In Show, right there on Alabama with the Voice of College Football. And for more updates on what's going on the Jacksonian and on Alabama with Voice of College Football and whatever else I've got going on, including my weekly call-ins on the Paul Feinbaum Show, where the weekends are full of surprises, check me out on Jackson VOCFB on /Twitter and on Instagram and Threads, JacksonJohnson543908. But if you really don't like Instagram or Twitter /X for some reason, check me out on Blue Sky, Jackson Johnson 97, where I post numerous stuff on there, numerous updates, including my call-ins on the Feinbaum Show. And with that being said, we wish you all, we love the shamrocks and the elephant, love the emojis, good buddy. We love it, Tim. Like I said, don't forget, check out what Tim's got going on the USC LAFB network, on the USC Call-In Show there. And of course, you can check out Will and I after the Final Four. And with that being said, we wish you all a happy, happy Friday night, and may you enjoy the crown this week. Take care, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, click on the notification bell so you never miss no video, and we'll see you soon.